You can see this is a secondary school, primary school called Umisu Primary School, Amala. As you can see, this is the building of the school. This school you see here has been built for over 1970s till date. Look at where the pupils study. Look at their soundboard. This is their blackboard. They use the wall to make their blackboard. Instead of them to give them a good blackboard, they are giving them soundboard, a wall that even the roof is not good. Look at classroom where the pupils study. There is no roof. You can see the roof. You can see the school. You can see this is the roof. There is no maintenance, no government. This is a state where Rochas said they say Rochas is working. This primary school is called Umisu Primary School in a community called Amala in Ngopala local government area. I am telling you, my brothers, this is what we are seeing in the zoo called Nigeria. When you see them, they go to town where eyes will see. They go to junctions where people will see them, and they do something maybe for people to admire and say, yes, this government is doing something. Look at their field. This is the field where the pupils play. Look at the environment. This is the compound. Look at how it is. If they tell you that students are schooling here, you can never believe it. This is another classroom. Just because there is no maintenance, the classroom has full with grass, no roof, the roof is off. Everything is totally messed up. This is a school where children, people's sons and daughters are going to school to go and study. So I wonder how a pupil in this kind of environment can study. This is the ground. These are another classrooms where all the primary school students now when it's raining, everybody will will assemble in these two classrooms. Just only these two. Look at it. This is how it is. The school, the community just managed to give them only these two, just to roof the classrooms, and just manage to fix these two doors here for them, for just because of rain, for rainy seasons, for them to manage it. This is what we are seeing in Imo State. And the people said Rochas is working. Look at the environment. Look at the school. Tell me how somebody can be comfortably send his children to come and school here or to come and study here. Look at the school. This is the school environment. So for you to see why we want Biafra, this is for you to know. This is for the world to know and to see why Biafra is necessary to come as early as. Because the children here don't have future if we don't give them the Biafra. So brothers and sisters, you have to come out to join us and struggle for this struggle, to preach this gospel, this restoration of Biafra. I wonder how somebody can allow his children to come to such environment to come to school. Ask Rochas if his children can come to such place to study. Can he allow any of his child to come to such environment? Look at the classroom. Look at, it's not joking. You can come and see by yourself. Let it not be as if we are just doing propaganda against the government. So if you wish, you come by yourself. This is the tree. This is under the banana tree where the children play this time, because they don't have field anymore. They don't have playground anymore. It's only this little place, only this small area just here that they have to play. Their field is just, sometimes they manage to cut it somehow that it can be possible for them to play. Look at it, the area that they have cut play to. This is the school. This is the school environment. Look at it here. We are not joking. We are not playing. We are not telling you lies. We are telling you with facts and figures. When we say we need Biafra, we are saying it, we are speaking it with facts and figures. So you can come and see by yourself. We are not lying, we are not joking. We are not trying to just blackmail somebody because we are not Nigerians. We are Biafrans. We speak with facts and figures. This is the school. Look at it here. Look at the classroom. You see by yourself. So tell me reason why we should agree to be in one Nigeria. Tell me the reason why we should vote. Just give us the reason. If you have any good reason for us to vote in Nigeria, then we do it. Yes, if you come out and tell us this is because of this, because of that, you have to vote. We will go and vote. This is the classroom. Look at all the walls now they are blackboard. Look at it. That's how they learn. They come to this class, they sit down, no chair, nothing here, no table, no seat, no chair. Look at the roof. Once it's raining, you see the teachers, they will run down to this place. There are 2 rooms there. And you see how the place is for you to know why we need Biafra. This is for you to know why it is necessary for us to have Biafra. If you see them here, the teachers, they just come once in a while, because even then themselves, they are tired of the environment. Tell me how you will send a teacher in this environment to come and teach. How can such teacher, how comfortable will it be to teach in such environment? So it is not just something that we are comfortable and we are saying we need Biafra. Or maybe we are just saying we need Biafra because somebody is not taking, or maybe somebody is taking care of us and we just want to condemn his government. This is the zoo we are into. So forget about whatever they are telling you on televisions or anywhere. What we need is Biafra. So it's either you give us Biafra or we die on the process of getting Biafra. But one thing is sure, Biafra must surely restored. That is there's no 2 ways about it. So all these ones people are saying, you are just joking. The time for gossip is over. We are in a real deal this time around. So you must give us Biafra. Look at this is their play field. Look at it. So we can also reach their goalpost so that you can understand what I'm saying. Because as we are saying it here, you might think that maybe we are just trying to condemn the government. So we are not condemning any government. Rather, I am telling you how it is. This is it. Look at where children play. Imagine the level of the grass. Imagine the level. So tell me, can somebody play football in this environment? Can you play as a student in this environment? It's impossible. Look at it. Everything is totally off. No good government, no good governance. When you see them, they keep shouting. Rochas is working. Ask them, where is the Rochas working? When you go to a main town, it will be restructure one school and tell you that Rochas is working. Look at the goalpost. Look at it. This is the goalpost of students. See, it has turned to bush where people keep their sheep. Look at it. See how tiny it is. See how dirty the place is. So we cannot call it, we have nothing to do except to Biafra. And we don't have hope. Likewise our children, likewise our sons and daughters, both our unborn children, they don't have any other hope. They don't have any other life. The only life they have now is Biafra. So give us Biafra, or we die getting Biafra. But we must get Biafra. That is it. It's Biafra or death. That's what we are saying. We don't need your restructure. Take your restructure to Arewa. Take your restructure to Duduwa. As for we Biafrans, we speak only one language, which is Biafra or death. That's what we are telling you. Look at this school. Tell me how somebody can come to this place, this environment, and sit down to study. Give me the reason why we should be in Nigeria. Tell us why we should answer Nigerians. If you can, then we follow you up. That is it. Thank you for you viewers. Thank you very much. This is the children. See how they are running up and down. Look at them. See the teachers. No hope. Rochas is not even paying them dime. See all of them. See how. See. Look at the pupils of the children that produce oil in their backyard. Look at how the government is doing them. Look at what government is doing to our children. Look at how Nigeria government is so wicked to our children. And you're telling us that we should not agitate for Biafra to come. No, give us reason why we should vote for such government. People say the Rochas is working. Tell us where he's working, and give us the reason why we should vote for Rochas to continue, or why we should vote for any governor in Imo State or in even Biafra land to continue. Look at them. The teachers are complaining. They don't have salary. They are not even, nobody is paying them. That they don't have a good environment. They don't live well. They don't have even good money to take care of their families. They don't even have a quick or a good school salaries for them to even get to take care of their own children. It's even a problem. Look at their premises. Look at how the children are just suffering. See them packing things. Everywhere is dirty. Look at the playground. Look at it. Very bushy. How can a child play in this place? While when we have Biafra, our children will be equipped with sports equipment and whatever they can talk of to make them comfortable and happy. I mean we, the Biafran children that produce oil, that produce whatever that they want, that are feeding the whole nation. Look at them. Look at them. Look at the people. Look at how they are running up and down. If you are the person that are here, look at the teachers just walking around. They are not comfortable. They are not happy. They said nobody is giving them their their salary. They said everything has turned upside down in Nigeria. No hope for them. No hope for common man. Look at where students are learning. Look at it. Look at the environment. See it every day. That is why when we say Biafra or death, people think that maybe we are joking. See our students. See them. Look at our children. See, this is how they live. This is how they learn. Look at. Imagine nobody in the classroom. They are all running around. They are just playing. Nothing to write home about. Look at their classrooms. Everywhere is dirty. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. See where they are playing. Look at the environment. Look at the places. Look at how it is. Very bushy. Very bushy. Can Rochas and his family come to such place and study? Is it possible? Is it possible? If anybody said it's possible, or is, in short, let the person bring his children in this place. Look at it. This is school. We are students. We are children. Our own children that is feeding the nation. That are producing whatever that Nigeria needs. Look at people that are making up Nigeria. People that are making Nigeria to become what they are. People that are producing almost all the things that makes Nigeria who they are. Look at it. See the environment. See their school. Look at it. See the children. Look at them. Then tell me how these children how they will become something. They just want to finish our future. They just want to destroy us. There is no hope for a common man. There is no hope for any Biafran if we still remain in Nigeria, or if we are still talking about restructuring. So what we are talking about is not restructuring. What we are talking about is total restoration of Biafra. So it's either you give us Biafra or we die getting Biafra. So when we say we want to die getting Biafra, you should know the reasons why we have decided to die for our children. You should know the reason why we have decided to die in the process. You know the reason why we have made that statement that it's either Biafra or death. So when we say Biafra or death, you should understand us why we are angry. You should understand us why we have decided to die. You should understand us why we have said it's either Biafra or death. Look at them. See the children. See them. Tell me, how will these people learn? Tell me, what are they learning? Are they learning anything? No. Look at them. Look at the classrooms. Nowhere. Everywhere is just rampant, rowdy. Just like that, playing up and down. Look at them. Look at them. Look at their classrooms. Everywhere. Look at, see what they are doing. Look at them. Oh, see. See the children. See the students. Look at them. Imagine. Can you imagine such nonsense? Can you imagine such deprived of education that they are doing to our children? Can you imagine such deprived of education that they are doing to our children? Can you all see? Have you seen such a thing? Have you seen why the war should come into why the war should come into our education? Have you seen why the United Nations should do it fast to give us the Biafra? You can see by yourself why we are saying that it's either Biafra or death. So when we speak that word, you should understand with us that we are not saying it just because we want to condemn any we are just saying it because we just want to propaganda against any government. No, we are saying it because we are angry, because we don't have future, because we don't have anywhere to go except Biafra. We are saying it because without Biafra we are nobody. Without Biafra we can never exist. Without Biafra death is awaiting at us. That's what we are saying. So instead of us to die foolishly, it's better we die in a struggle of Biafra. So we said and we repeat and we keep saying it, it's either Biafra or death. It's simple. We don't have any other much thing to tell you than it's either you give us Biafra or we die getting Biafra, and no way, no other way to say it, no other means to say it. Look at the roof. Look at the roof where our children are schooling. The children that are bringing that oil is coming out from their backyard. Look at their look at how they are going around. Look at the school environment. Give us Biafra. Simple. Take your restoration away, restoration away. We don't need it. We don't need the restructuring. What we need here is Biafra. It's either you give us the Biafra or we die getting Biafra. We don't have any other language telling you it's Biafra or death. Thank you. It's either Biafra or death. That is what we are saying. Biafra or death. So thank you very much. Thank you. And God bless you. As the United Nations listen to us, the earlier you listen to us, the better for you. That is what we are saying. Thank you very well. Thank you very much for our viewers and listeners. Give us Biafra or we die getting Biafra. But sorry to say it, we must, because in the end, at the end, our leader has said that at the end, we must get Biafra, and Biafra must win, and we, the Biafrans, must win. We are not afraid of anybody. We are just following you peacefully for you to do what we want. If war is the option, my dear brother, we have gone to the extent that even we die now, we didn't die early, because what we are living here in Biafra land is not even life. We don't have life. We are like dead people already. So why should we be afraid of death? Give us Biafra or we die getting Biafra. But one thing is sure, Biafra must be restored. Sure. Thank you very much.